Are you tired of this happening to you? Do you somehow get outnumbered and destroyed and don't know why? Do your battle-based stats make babies cry? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need King Noob's Tips and Tricks. Now on sale for only $399.99.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your boy, the real King Noob. Today is the first episode of King Noob's Tips and Tricks. Now, I decided to make this series in order to help players hone their skills and give advice that will turn any noob into a pro. Hopefully these tips and tricks help you guys climb the ladder towards Nightmare League. Today we'll be covering how to increase your survivability on the bay. But before we get started, I want to thank you guys for all the support that my videos have been receiving, especially on the types of Battle Bay players. The feedback has been astounding and I couldn't ask for anything else. There will be a part 2 coming out soon, so be sure you guys do not miss it. But enough about that, let's get started. Use cover. Now every map in Battle Bay has objects, walls, and debris that can function as cover. Utilize these to peck your opponent's health while keeping yourself in safety. This is especially important if you have taken damage or you are in a team with no fixer. Rather than completely isolating yourself from any contact with enemies, play smart and use cover to continuously assist your teammates in lowering the health of the unfriends. Avoid all mines. Avoid and scan for mines on the battlefield, especially near the end of the game when friendly and enemy mines have been scattered throughout the map. Continuously checking your surrounding and avoiding all mines can help you avoid an unexpected surprise. Take precaution when entering known torpedo routes. Now at the beginning of every match there are certain routes that torpedoes get fired into. Opponents usually fire into these specific areas in order to get some early damage. Try to use the waves to scan the area before moving on ahead. Take extra precaution if your team has no fixer, as any health lost early in the game will leave you at a disadvantage. Use the waves. Waves are some of the best cover that there is in Battle Bay, and learning how to use them to your advantage is a skill that every Battle Bay player needs to learn. Waves can block all airborne projectiles except for mortars or firebombs. If you're caught in the open and separated from your team, waves can be used to travel in large open areas safely. Using waves can also aid in escaping enemies while providing cover, as riding the waves also gives you a speed boost. The best players in Battle Bay have learned how to master the waves in order to benefit them. If you guys want an advanced wave tutorial, let me know down below in the comment section. Choke points. Take precaution when entering choke points. Choke points are areas of the map that for the most part give you access to better positioning. Now these areas are highly contested and highly sought after, as they can give either team an advantage. They can be very helpful, but they can also be very deadly. Do not go into a choke point alone, as sometimes you will find an entire enemy team on the other side. Pass through as fast as you can to avoid area splash damage, as most choke points are narrow and surrounded by walls. Never sit in these areas for long periods of time, as they are perfect places to place mines, send torpedoes, or spam mortars. Do not camp in one area. Now this is a topic that I find a lot of players have a lot of trouble understanding, but it's very simple. We've all been there. The enemy team is spamming mortars, firebombs, and napalm, and our team continues to sit in the area despite being pelted with all this area damage. The best thing to do in this situation is to abandon the area. The maps in Battle Bay have different routes for a reason, so if you find yourself in this situation, move, and instruct your team to do so as well. Often taking a different route allows your team to heal up or flank an enemy from a different angle. And if you die in the process, well, it's better to go out warrior charging in a battle as opposed to sitting in one area getting pelted to death. Fixers. Fixers are some of the best players to utilize in order to prolong your survivability. They are game changing, as they can get you back to full health in a couple of seconds. However, fixers are not your personal medics. They are for their teammates that they must watch out for as well. So if you need help, don't be afraid of seeking them out. Don't expect the fixer to follow you into an open area with little cover, as a majority of the time the unfriends tend to focus fire on the fixer. Fixers are high priority targets. Now this means that killing the fixer is first on the agenda. That means that they must be protected like a baby from enemy ships such as Peter. Killing a fixer can demoralize opponents as well as give a team an advantage, so don't forget to check up on your fixer to ensure that he is okay. Protect your fixer, and in return he will keep you alive and get you closer to that juicy victory. That's gonna do it for this first episode of King Noob's Tips and Tricks. If you guys enjoyed any part of this video or found it helpful, leave a like, comment, and do consider subscribing so you don't miss out on future episodes. As always guys, thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate every one of you guys. And hopefully using these tips you guys can reach that new win for me or go on that win streak. And remember guys, eating torpedoes and mines is bad for the health. Stay alert, stay situated, and I'll catch you guys out in the bay.